We know that we're in the third day of that display of the voters register across various registration centers across the country, and alongside is the re-registration of those who have had their names deleted from the register because they registered in 2012 with the National Health Insurance Scheme cards. You are worried. From Tamale, a resident there, Isaac Derry says, "Hi, unfortunately I did double registration. How do I get one deleted? I'm really worried. Please help me out." We can't help you. The Electoral Commission automatically deletes the names if you double registered. If you bring your face forward you could be prosecuted.
Oh, but I think we can also encourage him now that the register is on exhibition. I think you can go and tell them that
you can check if his name is there, then keep quiet.
No, but you should check if your name is there twice and prompt them so they can delete one. Do you get it? Because you have gone forward to say it, but don't go and say that you did double registration. It's not for you to say. Just go and check your name. If your name appears twice, prompt them. I can't believe I said this on TV. Prompt them that your name is 2, same person, same details on the register, and then they will delete.
Doesn't mean that he got 2 cards.
Okay. Let's ask. What's his name, please?
It's called Isaac Derry.
Okay.
Tamale.
Isaac, do you have 2 cards? Do you have 2 registration cards? Because if you do, then that's a different story altogether.
If you have 2 voter ID cards,
but I think you can voluntarily return one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes.
Yes.
I know that if you register twice, you're liable for prosecution.
And you are caught.
Yes. You're liable.
But if you go forward and
if you are in your home, they won't catch you. If you come forward, where they'll catch you. Mr. IGP, would you tell Ghanaians that the so-called sympathizers to your out-of-way plan to shout on social media on polling day are really with you? And that's from Namakwe C from Techiman. And I think Isaac is replying. He's watching us currently, and I can see that he's replying. He says, okay, you're saying we look good. Thank you very much. And Abdul Waris Tamale, you're laughing about my whole joke. It was no. Okay, he said he misplaced one. Apparently he had 2 cards. He misplaced one. Please just go to an EC office near you or where you registered, explain to them, and then I think they'll be in a better position to okay,
that's your view. This is mine. I say go to the exhibition center, go and check the register, see how you appear on the register, and let them know if you've got 2. Then you can explain the situation to them, because for all you know, it's still just one name in the register. Yeah.
Okay, we have this one from Dr. Abedi Kwadaso, aka Big Joe Shoes. I do understand what IGP is saying. Besides, what does he know about social media and that he's coming to ban it? Is a question you're asking. Does he know the number of internet companies we have around the globe, or he thinks it's only WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube? Come again, Mr. IGP, and find a better way to rather advise Madam Charlotte Osei and her EC to do things that would ensure peaceful elections. We want to say hi to Mr. Ishmael of Mocap Microfinance, Iceman, and Digital 04 of Kwadaso. I love reading this message always, and apparently Mamavi knows the refrain very well. Sure. Come to Biakuye and check the EC official and corruption pioneer Chemical Nkunya. He sent the message, and then you have this one. Okay, good morning. It is a clear indication that Allah is showing Ghanaians the right way to vote, and they should vote President John Mahama. Let it get his administration out of power. Browning as
which one is the indication? The indication is which one?
That there's every indication that the president has to be voted after.
Oh, okay.
Yolanda Mama, good morning. Thanks for a great job. Always happy to see you on stage. Okay, thank you very much. And we also happy birthday to Daniel Kaklaku Dodu. I wish him the very best of life. And please add your name so that. What are the 3 teacher unions doing about the arrest of teachers? Up to now, well, they're only sitting on the fence because they're okay with the manner and ways in which government as well as the NEC government is handling teachers when it comes to payment of their arrears. We the teachers are just waiting amicably for 7th November or December to come, and then we can decide. That's from Kwame Stephen. Good morning to you guys. And you are saying that you're giving us this message from Mount 7 here in Accra. Good morning. Indeed, Nanado is not corrupt. He's the man Ghana needs, and Rebecca is right. You're talking about the wife of Nana Dankwe Akufo-Addo, and that's from Nana Kwame Osko from Odwase. Good morning, Mama V and Rola. Please tell IGP to invest in technology and his prisons to keep prison breaks and our social media, and leave our social media for us. We can't lose out on our business because of the job we want for someone else on election day, and that's from Desmond.
You're good? I wanted to share some information in the Ghanaian Times.
Let me share this one.
Okay.
Abdul Razak from Tamale says that the only way to curb violence on election day is to identify various flashpoints and not blocking social media. Okay.
So Roland, perhaps this is a good reason why the IGP would be thinking about banning as an option, a last minute option. Okay, cool. Okay. So this story is in the Ghanaian Times newspaper, and this is page 16. It says that 3 Nigerians and a Ghanaian have been busted by the police for allegedly impersonating the Inspector General of Police, Mr. John Kudalo, to defraud 2 policemen of 300 Ghana cedis in Accra. And they are, one is a footballer who is 23, the other is 24-year-old actor, and the third Nigerian is a 23-year-old security officer, and the only Ghanaian is also a security man. The suspects were said to have created a Facebook account using the name of the IGP, asking police officers to pay monies into a bank account to facilitate the appointment to the United Nations peacekeeping mission. Interesting. Their modus operandi is that they sent friend requests to police officers, asking them to pay various sums of monies into an account in order to help them get appointment to work with the United Nations peacekeeping missions across the globe. The director of the cybercrime units of the criminal investigations unit of the Ghana Police Service, Chief Superintendent Dr. Herbert Gustav Yangsing, at a press conference told journalists that on July 14, the cybercrime unit detected a Facebook account created in the name of Mr. Kudalo. He said the account was requesting police officers to pay various sums of money into a bank account number, and they give the account number to facilitate the appointment to the United Nations and Africa Union missions. Interesting. So if people would get police officers to buy into something like this, then the IGP would definitely be afraid that all of us are at risk, because if his men can be swindled in this way, then that will be one of the reasons he will be considering something like that. But I don't see how this should happen. Yeah. Seriously, unless this is something that's been happening in the service already, that bring so and so monies and will facilitate you going on a peacekeeping mission or something. Seriously,
sometimes it baffles the mind how people just
these are not ordinary persons, or these are security persons. Seriously, like it doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, we'll see. So details of this story on the social media ban as well, as we find it on my jawline, is also in the Ghanaian Times newspaper of today.
Okay, so we have a couple of your messages. We'll read them again, and then we'll try and get a lot more. Okay, so this one is from Al Hassan Habib Abin Dadi from Achim Eswum. If you registered your name twice, you will be in the multiple registration register. You can't vote unless your name appeared in that register mistakenly.
Oh, so they've got a multiple registration register?
No. What happens is that they clean the register, and the Electoral Commission has been cleaning the register since 2012. Okay? And the first time they came to announce that they had 50,000 or 58,000, 78,000, then you went to 150 something thousand names they've deleted. So they delete those names. That one they don't need any LI or anybody.
So my understanding, Isaac may not even have his name in the register in the first place.
No, that's why
double registration.
Yes, it may have been deleted.
Oh,
but I don't know.
So it's good for him to check.
Yes, but I don't know how he may have registered. If it was just during the last time when we did a limited registration exercise, then he needs to go and check, because it means that he didn't register at one registration center. And that would be deliberate.
Yeah, true.
Do you get what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah, that would be deliberate.
Charlie Isaac. Okay, we're not. Let's not scare ourselves. Just let's take it one after the other. Just go and check your name.
And by this time, they may not have done that screening.
Yeah.
Because maybe they're not still working.
So just go and check your name first of all.
Go and check it. But if he did the registration at 2 different registration centers,
he has to go to the 2 centers to go and check.
No, he doesn't even need to go and check. He just needs to. I think he just has to stay with one. I mean, that's my mind. Because when you come out and say I registered twice, it's an offense according to the law.
That's why I'm saying that. Don't go and say you registered twice. Go and check your name. Prompt them.
No, once
you've appeared twice.
If you go and check your name at one registration, what happens is that if you registered at 2 registration centers within a registration period, because the data or the network is not linked.
It's not?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
So for example, you registered in Accra and then you registered in Tamale. There's no way of verifying whether it's only when they bring the whole data together that they can do that synchronization. So
in my mind, I'm thinking we've got to be smart, right? So just go to one of the centers where you feel you will not vote there and tell them that the guy whose name is no. I was going to say that the person has passed. You need to bring.
What I'm suggesting is he may have registered in 2 registration centers. So you should just stick with one and go and vote. Don't go and do any wahala at any other place. Do you get me? Because if you do it, then that's deliberate. Because those who usually would register twice or 3 times is because they want to vote
in all those.
I don't think your intention is to vote 3 times. But your intention is.
But I'm thinking that for the fact that your name even appears 2 different places, though, you still have to get you still have to get one out. I'm just saying.
Well, if you don't want to be caught, I don't think.
Oh my God. Maybe
you will be given. And so this is what Al Hassan Habib Abin Dadi continues. He is giving us this very message from Achim Esuum. And I hope that you are listening, Isaac Derry from Tamale. You will be given a hearing at the law court to defend yourself why your name appeared in the multiple register. And if it's convincing enough, you will be spared. But if otherwise, you will be prosecuted because you've engaged in electoral fraud.
Okay. So I think voluntarily, doing it, that in itself, because the motive, they think about.
Okay.
The person.
Okay, I think that this one is also from Tobiga.
Okay.
Roland, if someone registered more than once, the name will appear on the multiple registration list.
Okay.
It's a list. And such persons can file for objection to the name appearing on that list. And if you're able to explain yourself at a district registration review committee sitting, one name may be restored.
Yeah.
The 2 names will appear at the 2 centers.
Okay.
Even though that is, you registered 2 times.
Yeah.
But at different places.
Yeah. Please tell them that you forgot that you registered the first time.
How can you forget?
I'm just saying, man. All right, if you've got something on your heart that you want to share with us, please feel free, send us a message on 056800,000.
And from what you read, people have been giving us a lot more than that. This one from Festus from Pando. Good morning, guys. Are the police officers illiterate? Someone asking you to pay from your Facebook account and you go ahead. Does the IGP now the IGP should think of something else other than social media ban. People use the social media for their businesses as well, so it shouldn't be blocked.
Yeah.
I agree with you. First is from Pando.
Okay, but the half of the argument, if you can't access Facebook for 7 hours or 8 hours, what would they do to you?
Okay, there's a viewer feels that we are abetting crime. It says unbelievably. I can't imagine Mamavi or Roland helping someone to escape from crime. You are partners in crime.
We're not. We're just saying I mean, he has a good heart.
And he's writing.
He didn't mean
I
to.
think he's giving us a message back.
Okay, cool.
But please give us your name so that.
Listen, Isaac is a good guy. Somebody would have just kept quiet, gone to vote in the 2 places where
No,
he's
you
registered.
can't because you have your ink.
Yes, but I'm saying he's a good guy. He wants to get. He's worried that he's
His
registered
name is
twice.
Young Money, aka Young Money. Zebula.
So we need to help a brother out. That's all we're saying, man. You know, in a good way. And I think we found
Charlie,
a way.
isn't we have to stop saying, you know? It says, Roland, you guys are teaching how to cover crime. Just tell the guy to report himself at the nearest police station.
No. I think police station doesn't come in here. Okay.
Nearest police station.
All right, let's run before, you know.
Okay. I can't believe you are condoning this act by helping him. This is deliberate. Can he tell us his reason for registering twice? And that's from Safo Kantanka from Sunyai. I agree with you, Safo. Listen, all I'm saying is that Isaac has come out to tell us that he registered twice. He's not giving us any more details as to whether there were 2 different centers. Roland, has he responded? No.
Okay, so I'm saying that go to the center where you registered. Find out if your name is 2 on the register.
Okay.
And let them know that this is what you did. So you've got to delete one of the names.
And
now we're getting to know that there's actually a double registration list. So you just have to go and defend or otherwise as to why your name is twice.
You have to go to the Electoral Commission's office in your community. So it says if you did register twice, you go to your exhibition center. Yeah. The exhibition office will fill an objection form. Okay. Please stop calling the line, okay? An objection form for you, and you'll be given a hearing to determine your inclusion.
Yeah, that's cool. That's better.
And that's fortunate from Zebula.
Yeah, so you don't carry yourself to the police station. Fortunately, the register is being opened and the officers are there, so you could go and talk to them.
Someone to say, I second Roland's view, just keep it to yourself, but vote at one place.
But you see, that one is not good.
Okay, someone else I should read, but you didn't put your name there, but I'll still read it. Roland, please, I registered in 2012. But I did not add my local name. That's a big deal.
Yeah, but you can go.
I later wanted my local name added, so I went to register in the just ended limited registration exercise because I didn't know what to do. And now I'm going to the center to delete the first one. Roland, please read mine. Please, where you registered, you go to that center. Then that's the exhibition center currently, and then they'll give you a form to fill.
Yeah.
And then they'll give you a hearing as to why you want to be deleted, or if you want your name to be kept on the list. Now we've gotten a lot more education on it, and that is why social media interaction is very good, because then
that's actually me banned.
No, I'm not. They say I'm abetting. I'm Hannah from Odan. Please, I have delivered recently. I'm not in a good situation to travel to check whether my name was deleted from the EC register. And these are genuine claims. I registered in a Kropong and currently I'm in Odan right now. What do I do? I've been told that you have to go to, is it the Electoral Commission office?
The district office.
The district office.
Yeah.
Of where you are currently, and then go with your card.
Yeah, but this is the case.
And show them, yes, and show them that's Odan, so he has to go to Odan.
But she cannot travel.
Well, she can't travel to Ikropong. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's what she
registered. Odan, she can go to where the office is.
But I'm just saying,
Odan, I think Odan is a big town enough, and I know Odan very well.
But here's the thing: she doesn't even know if her name has been deleted or not. Is that not it?
No, she registered first without a local name. This one she.
No, you're mixing the two issues. So this one you shared before.
Oh, okay. She said,
"This is a person who's recently delivered and cannot go to where she registered."
Yes.
And she doesn't know if her name has been deleted.
Yes, so she should go to the electoral office, the electoral commission office, the district office in Odan.
Yeah, or simply just log on to the EC's website, or go to myjoyonline.com. We've got a list of those who have been deleted. Just check if your name is in there, or she wants to know if her name is on the register.
She's not registered doubly. She's not.
I'm talking about NHIS.
No, but that's not what she's talking about.
She wants to know if her name is on the register.
She wants to transfer votes, the votes.
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, I think she can do it within the period too. And Roland and Mama, I can't believe you are condoning crime in this bizarre fashion. Mahmoud, please, we're sorry. No. I refuse. You say sorry because you said something that's illegal. I didn't say anything that's illegal. We're just trying to help Isaac out as to what. And this one is I'm Listowal Ahinkra. I registered my village. Can I transfer my vote without going there? Yes. Where you are currently, you take your voter ID card, go to the Electoral Commission office. They'll help you out there. I think that's the best solution. I know that
the district
I can't take you through the process, but I know when you go to the district office, they will help you.
Charlie, EC should be paying us for this.
And then, but Tomiganto is saying that the lady who just delivered can use the short code 6363 that is 6363 to check whether or not she used NHIS.
Oh really? Just 6363. Let me try it right now and see.
6363.
6363.
Yes,
on any network. Is that it?
Can someone walk willingly to the EC office to ask for his name to be removed if he doesn't want to be in the register again? I think that's a weird one.
Come again.
If you didn't register twice. Once, but you don't want your name to be in the register again.
Then no go and vote, that's all.
What a weird question. Bad news social media is simply not accepted. If this ban goes through, I swear my father Kanto, I will vote for the opposition, Junior Tamale.
No, Roland, I don't understand. Send what to 6363?
6363.
Yeah. Send what to it?
Do you know your voter?
You put the number there.
Yes.
And then you send it to 6363.
I think you're okay. You said the lady who just delivered can use a short code 6363. I think what you need to put there is your voter ID number. Because I know there's a short code and that's how.
Okay, I don't remember that,
yes,
so I can't.
Yes.
But let me just send a blank message to 6363. Let's see what I will get.
And this one also says that that's Hassan. Says, good morning. My sister was with me in Tamale and now resides in Accra. And according to her, she's told she has to have the national ID before she can be made to register again, which she didn't have. Is this true? No. They don't use national ID in registering people. And we've passed the registration period. So if
the limited registration exercise is gone.
Yes. Good morning, guys.
But they register every day. Still go to the EC's office.
We have Evelyn from Just Kotobabi down here, some few meters away from us. Good morning, guys. I had an encounter with an exhibition officer. He said if I have no ID, he would not check my name for me.
You had a similar situation, except that they allowed you to check. But they told you that on the day of voting, you had to bring your ID card.
Yes, and if I wanted my ID card, then I needed to go and pay the 5 cedis, bank card, send it to the EC office.
So let me ask you, did the person favor you? Was it a favor they did?
I don't know.
The person recognized that you're Roland Walker, and so decided that even though you didn't have your ID card, go through the process.
They didn't show any. I'm sure they know me, but they didn't. That's not the reason why. Because they asked me, "Is this where I registered?" I said, "Yes."
Okay.
My ID card is missing. Okay. They said, "What's my name?"
Okay.
I went through. They said my name is there. Then I did the
fingerprint thing. The biometric.
It was verified.
Okay.
Then they said my name too is in the register. They take. But they said on the voting day I need
without the card.
Yes, so I need to go.
So I think they should have allowed her to check them.
Evelyn from Kotobabi, from a few meters away, says, good morning. I had an encounter with an exhibition officer. He said if I had no ID card, he will not check my name for me. I pleaded with him and made it clear that my card is missing. And I registered with my NHIS card, but all to no avail. What do I do next?
Oh, I think they were not fair. They should have just checked for her if her name was there.
Okay.
Go to the district office of the Electoral Commission. Yeah.
And you are saying good morning. That's Ima Danto. Let the lady who delivered call someone to check her name on her behalf. That's not what she wants to do. She wants to transfer votes. She wants to transfer her name from one area to the other.
All right. Can we move on?
Yes, we have a lot. Apparently, people are watching and they are contributing.
Okay, so let's read some more messages there.
It says it's very legal to check your name without the ID.
See,
are you an officer of the EC?
So the point is, if they are refusing somebody, then she should be able to see because they've got a head at every center, a supervisor. I think she should be able to see the supervisor. Yeah. Okay.
Can education on how to vote be made possible on the election headquarters to help reduce number of spoiled ballots? Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll put some templates.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things.
So we'll give you, especially on the year, I'm sure we'll bring you a lot more education. And just thinking about how every vote will count this November, help them let their vote count. Okay, remember, are you a member of the Lead My Vocal Alliance? And that's from Philip. That's just by the way, though. Philip Chateau from Asing. And then I want to know the amount the EC is giving to the electoral officer. Okay, and the returning officer.
Is this allowance? I followed up yesterday. I couldn't get anything. I mean, I couldn't, but I'll still keep trying.
Okay.
You're through?
I think
your battery is down.
Yes, my battery.
Okay, that's it. So stay with us. Still coming up here on the show, we've got AM Talk. Roland and his guest will be seated shortly. But here are excerpts of Latif's ganja story. I can't believe it. Did he smoke some? You know, I asked him, Latif, did you sniff anything? He said, are you asking me as the journalist Latif or as
as the healer of the smoke? All right, so please watch. This is a documentary by Latif Idris. It's on illegal marijuana farming in our country.
Illegal marijuana farming?
It's illegal.
It's just on marijuana.
It's illegal. So just watch this.
Marijuana has been used as a substance for achieving euphoria since ancient times. It was described in a Chinese medical compendium traditionally considered to date from 2737 BC. It also has a long history of use as a medicinal herb. Its use spread from China to India and then to North Africa and reached Europe at least as early as AD 500. As a major crop in colonial North America, marijuana was grown as a source of fiber. It was extensively cultivated during World War II when Asian sources of hemp were cut off. Marijuana was listed in the United States pharmacopoeia from 1850 until 1942 and was prescribed for various conditions including labor pains, nausea, and rheumatism.
It's truly amazing the number of conditions that respond favorably to cannabis. The number one condition is pain. Cannabis is useful in relieving people's pain. It's particularly effective in relieving pain from connective tissue disorders, from arthritis, from fibromyalgia, from systemic lupus, from reflex sympathetic dystrophy, a whole host of conditions that we don't really understand.
But somehow, the world has treated marijuana particularly with disdain. And in 1961, the United Nations Single Convention on Narcotics created a very strict and prohibitive control system with zero tolerance for plant-based narcotic substances such as marijuana, with the ambitious goal of eliminating marijuana within 25 years. The UN Convention was established as a universal system for limiting the cultivation, production, distribution, trade, possession, and use of controlled psychoactive substances strictly to medical and scientific purposes. Special attention was given to substances derived from plants like heroin, cocaine, and marijuana, also known as cannabis, and the war continued to hang around.
So I'm on a nationwide mission to interrogate the level of production and use of the narcotic product and also ask the begging question, are we ready to reform the current legislation that criminalizes the narcotic product so we could decriminalize and harness the positives that are in there that have over the years been treated with disdain.
Legalize it, yeah, and I will advertise it. Some call it candy, some call it weed.
We are heading to a village where the growing of marijuana is very normal. The villagers agreed to our coming, only after being assured that we would not disclose their location. And the journey to these coded marijuana farms and ghettos where the psychoactive substance is cultivated was very bumpy.
So after a relentless effort of 3 hours of struggle, we finally managed to pull the vehicle out of the mud, and we are about to start our journey.
With a population of about 4,000, a third of the young men in this village we prefer to call Kojukrum, who make up about 30% of the population in this community, are farmers. And 1 out of 3 of the farmers is either solely into marijuana plantation or is engaged in miscropping with marijuana. Because production is common, usage of the narcotic substance is equally common in this community, which for obvious reasons will remain anonymous.
There are hundreds, if not thousands, of concealed marijuana farms scattered across the country. But I could visit just a few, such as this very one. And I must say, this is my first time of getting into a marijuana farm and even touching the leaf and also smelling the bud, the part that is smoked by most users. But the narcotic product is prohibited by the law.
It's still considered as the devil's tobacco. Laos, as I want to call him for purposes of this documentary, has grown marijuana for 16 years. He was daring enough to speak to me on one of his secret farms.
On the average, I'm able to do an acre or half an hectare.
Okay.
You understand me, per season, and I should say get maybe 120 or 100 kilograms of the bud finally prepared. Then I can say on the average, yes, I can earn maybe 6,000 cedis per season.
Per season, 6,000 cedis.
Yeah, because if I can get maybe 500 cedis, 50 cedis per kilogram, then making 120 kilograms per season, on the average, you can get 6,000 cedis per season. Yes, it's not been easy because of the law. You have to keep migrating from place to place. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, it is very sustainable. Yes, one of the most sustainable, crops of economic importance for Africa. But then, because of the law, the losses are many. The losses are very many in the sense that, so you see that you keep staggering. You yourself can be also, impounded on your farm, or
Have you ever suffered that?
No,
Been arrested
by the grace of Almighty.
Have you ever had a second thought about what you're doing? That's okay, this business is not safe, let me quit. Have you ever thought of quitting?
No, rather I always agitate within myself that if I can advocate for its liberalization or emancipation.
Considering the fact that it is illegal, yet that is exactly what you're doing to take care of your family. How do you feel about that?
Actually, it is illegal, but then it is a bad law. Yeah.
How do you describe the law as a bad law?
Actually, marijuana is a vegetative material.
You don't want to describe it as a narcotic?
No, I disagree with that classification, because narcotic products or drugs are products manipulated in the laboratories and in the factories.
The reason for the wide acceptance of marijuana in this community is not morality, it is economics. It is the source of livelihood for a good number of people, This community is known to have been a major hub for the cultivation of the plant since the mid-70s.
The marijuana plant is a fiber plant. Apart from the bud, which is smoked, that we sell in kilos, the peel on the stick can also be spinned into thread for textile. The stick can be compressed into pressed wood for construction, like this new innovation in cassava starch and the plywood industries and this thing. So wood processing can be enhanced, whereby if it is cultivated on a larger scale, we can press the wood for construction and stop depleting the forest with the lumbering of the wood, because we can make 2x4 wood as hard as we do if we want. You understand me? For construction. And then the cultivation tool will enhance soil fertility, so the maize and the cassava will also grow, you understand me, well, without necessarily using chemical fertilizer.
In effect, you are saying we are losing out.
We are losing. When there is marijuana, there is excitement, there's kind of joy, because it cushions the farmer, just as it may give some excitement to the smoker. You understand me? And then its medicinal aspects is being more and more elaborated that the scientists can best talk about it.
But this is not the only community known for the cultivation of marijuana. Production of marijuana is rife in a number of regions: Eastern, Volta, and Bonahafo.
Some call it marijuana.
Our team moved to another enclave where marijuana is considered a major economic plant. Here too, anonymity of our subjects was key. I met Nanenie as we decided to call him for the purposes of this documentary.